What's up? Face little bit skinnier since the last time you saw me. Last video was about 150 pounds. Now I'm sitting at about 138. You see that? Cheekbones. So the goal for today, I thought I would vlog for all of you. I just woke up. I'm sorry if my hair is little all over the place here. Today is my mock meet, and I remember in the last episode I was talking about how I signed up for a meet, and it's the Forge Performance Classic on July 17th, so it's my first meet. It's about 10:37 in the morning, so woke up just about an hour ago, just getting ready, showering, brushing my teeth. Gotta look good, gotta look clean, gotta keep the hygiene up. But yeah, so 10:30, about 11:30 we're gonna head out, go to the grocery store. I'll take you along with me. For this meet, I'm gonna have to go through all my attempts. I'm gonna have to wait in between them, and it's not gonna be like a normal day at the gym. Actually, it's gonna be quite the big venture. I'm probably gonna be there for north of 4 hours, so I'm gonna go to the grocery store, pick up probably just some simple carbs, jelly candies, Swedish fish, rice cakes, maybe a little bit of a protein source, maybe a Quest bar, something like that. And I'm a little bit bright. Let's take you outside. Look at that sun. Squat down to see the camera here. A little bit of a backstory. So for my weight loss, as I said, the last vlog, which I titled I'm Broken and Road to 1000 episode 1, I was sitting at about 148 to 150 pounds fluctuating, and those videos were around January to December, between December and January. So it's currently April 22nd, 2016. Now I'm actually investing in a, tell me what do you guys think about it. It's a Panasonic Lumix G7, so it's a 4K camera, and I've been doing a lot of research, looking how to invest in the channel. I find that maybe, in my opinion, that was actually the best camera, dollar for dollar, for what it can do. Create some 4K video, 4K vlogs for you guys, 4K lifts, make everything that much better. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about that, all my camera-loving subscribers. I've dieted, I've been counting my macros. I started off my deficit at about 2,600 calories. That got me down to about 144 and a half to 145 pounds. Cardio sessions I've been doing steady state for a while. As of recently, I've been switching it to high intensity interval training. For all of you that don't know, that's like tire flipping, battle ropes, sled pushes, stuff like that. Just stuff to get your heart rate up in shorter bouts of time, rather than staying on the treadmill or the Stairmaster for half an hour, which I don't mind, because often I'll just turn on a YouTube video and let it go and time flies. Calorie consumption on the daily right now is about 2,100 calories, so it's about 265 carb, between 58 to 61 fat, and about 140 protein, which is just a tiny bit over what I weigh. So sitting at about a pound per gram, or a gram per pound of body weight for protein consumption right now, and I found that's been working for me. So I woke up this morning with a new low of 138 pounds on the dot. My last low weigh-in was about a week and 2 days ago or such. I believe it was like April 15th, so about 7 days ago. Was 139.4 pounds. I actually upped my calories from 2,000 to 2,100 just because I was feeling a little bit hungry. I was going to auto-regulate that, and I actually lost weight. Keep in mind, yesterday my last meal was about 7 p.m. and I didn't go to bed till about 1. When usually the way I like to do it is I actually fast until about 3 p.m. and I like to save about 2/3 of my calories for about after 4 p.m., between 4 p.m. and about 10. I like to finish my night with a big meal to keep myself from going to bed hungry. Just the way I like to do it. There's no added advantage to it. I just find that keeps me from snacking or binging or going off track. I'm less hungry earlier in the day than I am closer to bed. My goal weight is 132 pounds for this competition, but I'm not going to diet down to that by any means. That would make me much too weak. So my goal all along was to make it to about 138 pounds and then water cut about 6 days out down to 132, which is basically just overloading on water, and your body overcompensates by dehydrating you. Not the healthiest thing to do in the world, but for a weightlifting competition and whatnot, it oftentimes is essential, especially for me who's really digging down to a low weight class. I naturally set it about 150 pounds, so competing in the 148 would have been more of a logical choice per se. But quite frankly, I'll be real with you guys, I just wouldn't compete. I believe there's about between 6 to 8 people in that division, and I would probably finish in the bottom 2. So the 132, I do have a chance at not only placing, but a chance at first, which I'm excited about. And dipping down to this lower body fat, it's kind of motivating too, you know? You almost feel, it makes me look like I lift. It makes me look like I lift. Which is good. I'm waking up actually feeling lean. The facial structure is there, which is nice. I'm not a big circle anymore. But yeah, I'm enjoying the process. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely been really difficult. It's definitely been a mental battle, shall I say, but nonetheless, I've been very disciplined so far, and as I just said, I'm absolutely loving the process. There won't be much commentary in the gym just because we're gonna be going through the whole process and I don't want to interrupt anything. And the numbers I'm actually hoping to come in with today are a 295, between a 295 to 300 squat, hopefully a little bit over. 305 possibly would be a 5-pound all-time PR. My all-time PR in the gym is 300, but that was at a body weight of about 145 to 146. So keep in mind that may have changed with the decrease in weight. So anywhere between a 295 to 300 squat, a 195 to 200 bench, and a 355-pound deadlift. I pull sumo, I do not pull conventional. I am team sumo, I joined the dark side. I'm sorry, I apologize, but that's just the way I like it. I'm super excited, hang in there, and just be ready for a great vlog today. Stay tuned.
Open up the champagne, pop. It's my house, come on, turn it up. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house.
$18. Okay, can we do 1 dozen?
Okay.
It'll be assorted.
Sure.
And then 1 donut on the side as a Canadian maple.
Sure. Anything else for today?
No, that'll be it.
It's gonna be $10. That's
Thank you.
You're welcome. How are you?
Hi, good, yourself?
Okay, thank you. Are they all
You?
set?
It'll be debit. Thank you.
You're gonna eat all the donuts by yourself?
I know I'm hungry. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. Someday, guys. Someday. But for now, it's my Hyundai accent.
I'm glad you asked that, Toronto.
Okay guys, so how this is gonna work is I'm gonna come in. I brought donuts for everybody because I'm a nice guy. Well, half because I'm a nice guy and half because I bought one for myself, and I'd be a dick if I walked in without more than one for myself. So I'm gonna film all my lifts, all 9 of my attempts, squat, bench, and deadlift in that respective order. I will not be doing any commentary in the gym, but when I am done, I will come back, go over what I felt I did right and wrong, how I could improve, and basically just touch up upon the footage that you're about to see right now. What is going on, Flex family? So as you just saw, judging by those clips, I severely underestimated myself today. I'm gonna dissect each lift individually. Why are we all dark? Let me focus. To be honest, coming into it, I really wasn't feeling that great. Confidence levels were not high. For those of you who don't know, this was my first meet, official or unofficial, of any type whatsoever. And the goal from the start was to keep my strength and keep the numbers I had from when I was 151 pounds to now, respectively, with my bony ass face at 138. I highly doubt I'm still at that weight right now, given the fact that today, the day of my meet, was scheduled to be my refeed, and it was. So Timbits and donuts were plentiful, to say the least. I will stand by the fact that donuts are hands down the best pre-workout snack, fuel, whatever you want to call it, that you can possibly choose. I know apples, you've got jelly candies, you've got a meal. No. Put all that aside. Go to Tim Hortons, go to your Dunkin' Donuts, wherever you live, get a donut, and I promise you, tell them Brett sent you. They probably won't know me, but tell them Brett sent you because you needed the perfect pre-workout fuel. So to start off, as you know, a meet is squat, bench, and deadlift. I am all kinds of dark. Again, I'm sorry. The squat first lift was good. Came in with the numbers. My opener was 275, which I hit for, originally I was hitting for triples at my starting body weight, but right now I've been rocking for doubles, so I assumed that would be a safe opener, which it was. I nailed it rather smoothly. The second lift was, I believe, if I'm correct, was 295. Yeah, it was 295. Originally I was going to go for 290, but I was pushed to do 295 because apparently 275 to me didn't feel super smooth, but when I went back and looked at it on camera, it was extremely fast. So I opted for 295, significantly heavier on my shoulders, but again, 3 white lights on that as well. And then my last lift, I judged, auto-regulated, and I went for 300. Judging by the 295, I didn't think that 305 would go up, and I wanted to play it safe, get a true total. So I settled at 300, which was tying an all-time PR, but at the same time was a pound-for-pound all-time PR because I've never hit it at 138 pounds before. So technically, 300 pounds came in as a record today. Next move was my bench, which a little bit of a learning curve for me, but that's okay. First attempt, I actually forgot to film, as you probably already saw. It was 185 pounds, but you didn't miss much because I failed it anyway. I got it up, no problem. It was smooth. The issue was, as I said, it's my first meet. Forgot to properly obey the cues by the judge. I had taken it off the rack, and when I came down, I had come back up as a stop and go rep, treated it as a stop and go rather than waiting for him to say press, as you are supposed to do by the official CPF guidelines. But that's okay, because I learned, you learned. These meets are for learning. That's what I did. I believe the second attempt I hit was 190. I would have been 5 pound increments for this. I really should have decreased my opener so I could allot myself for bigger jumps because my all-time PR was 200 pounds, and that was at about 153 pounds body weight, which I knew I wasn't going to hit today. Bench has been feeling very weak for me, but that's okay. I've recently actually transitioned to a wide grip, just as a side note here, just to give myself that decreased range of motion, but at the same time, once again, it takes a lot of time to get used to, as with sumo versus conventional stance with the deadlift. Initially, I had less torque out of the gate, slowly getting over that. So 195 was questionable. I was given 2 white lights and a red. Once again, got it up fine, but I racked it as he was saying rack. I did not wait for him to say rack, but they gave it to me because technically I was not early. The third attempt was 195, which I got up, waited for it to say rack. So third time was the charm, as you could say. So 195 went up. So 195 bench. And last was my deadlift, which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. I'm gonna take this off. Let's do this. Which I'm absolutely ecstatic about. I hit a opener of 315 pounds just to play it super safe. Obviously went up like butter. I've actually been externally rotating my feet more towards the almost adjacent to the front of the plate rather than coming kind of toes pointed straight out. It allows me to open up my hips a little bit more. Second attempt was 335 pounds, which I regularly rock for doubles. So I decided that would be appropriate. Went up extremely fast, and I was very surprised. Probably the fastest 335 I pulled at any body weight whatsoever. So I went for my third attempt at 355, which was a pound, which would not even pound for pound, was an all-time, would match an all-time PR for me, 355. And 355 my first time was ugly. Would not have counted in a meet, but it got up with a hitch. So I said to myself, fuck it, it's a mock meet, you know, let's go for it. It went up super fast. You gotta love people in the cars, like they're looking at you like, oh my god, this crazy person is holding a camera to his face talking to himself, but there's nobody else in the car. So third attempt was 355. Went up the fastest it's ever gone up, absolutely smooth, no hitch. Hips came through almost perfectly. Just one of those ones that you just, everything just clicked, you know, so it went up really quickly. Technically, that's my third attempt. Meet is over. Because it's a mock meet, I asked if I could go for 365, which I have never hit at any body weight ever. I've hit 385 off 3-inch blocks and 365 off 3-inch blocks, obviously, as well. But 365 off the floor has never happened. Even at my max body weight all time of 153 pounds, I had not hit it. And the last attempt I had, I literally hadn't even, it didn't even come off the ground. I didn't even break inertia. Didn't even break the initial plane. Based on how 355 felt, it went up like butter. I was so ecstatic, I could not believe it. So that is an all-time PR for me today at 138 pounds body weight. 153 pounds, I hadn't even broken the floor with it, and now all of a sudden I had gotten it up and it was fast. I'm gonna aim for a 375 pound pull now. Originally it was 355, but if I can put 20 pounds on my total off one lift, hey, I'll take that. So that is my meat dissected for you guys. Take it as you will. I originally said to all of you that I was one weak motherfucker, and I still am, but I'm less weak of a motherfucker because I put 10 pounds on my total today. So without even intentionally aiming to do so. Expect 4K footage within the next 3 to 4 weeks. And I honestly, all jokes aside, I cannot wait to just engage with you guys more. I took time off, not because I was lazy, not because I didn't have time. It was an intentional break from YouTube, just because I really felt that I had a lot of learning to do, with how to make things different, how to make things better and more intuitive for all of you, in terms of editing, quality of clips, content. I've been creating lists, I've been creating agendas, and I just have a list, full of potential videos, cuts, edits, just what I want to talk about, what I want to feature, who I want to feature, and it's all, I don't know where to start, but it's a good problem to have because I'm excited to bring all of you guys this. Summer starting. Yeah. And for those of you wondering, my Wilks score came in at 312. 312.
I think hopefully the boat will be fixed by then. I don't really know.
Yeah.
So as you can see, just put some egg whites in the pan. Probably gonna do that with a bagel or something. Big meal to recover after that meet. So I'm gonna conclude the video here. I'm gonna eat, like, subscribe, show me some love, and I'll see you again soon, guys.